The following announcement is paid for by the Wrestling with Nerds.
This honky tonk man, greatest intercontinental champion of all time, and you're watching Wrestling with Nerds podcast. Yes, that's my favorite. Shake, rattle, and roll.
What's going on, NASCAR nerds? Hi! We're doing something completely different. We're going to cover some of the biggest storylines right now for the week, and then we're going to give our predictions for the Daytona 500. Ryan had the great idea of it's racing WrestleMania Day to do something like this. So, Ryan, take us through what we need to talk to about the WWE world.
Well, we're doing this early because they decided to bump the NASCAR race up because of a little bit of precipitation, possibly in
It's a
Florida.
lot of precipitation.
In my favor, I hope it happens so that I can not miss TJ's league race tonight. The world of WWE
Hold
is
on.
where it
It
is.
sounds like TJ might not have a league race tonight.
No, why would you miss the race, my guy?
Because I have a Daytona 500 to run.
Like a real one.
Yeah, for iRacing.
Another one.
Yeah.
He can still.
I didn't know you were DJ Khaled.
Did you know how close I got yesterday to a win?
Second place with 38 laps led. I can read, Bob.
I know, man.
Which,
I want that
congratulations,
dub.
Ryan.
He wants the dub.
I want that dub, man.
You had third last year. You have a second so far.
He can get that first
I want
place
the
now.
dub. I would have had the dub if I could see the damn pit cone because it got so dark we couldn't see it. And I misjudged my entrance.
Why was it so dark?
They didn't
I
turn
don't
on
know.
the lights.
It got so dark.
But why
and
did you need the? Why didn't they just start the thing at in iRacing at 11 in the morning?
Because they started at the same time the actual race starts for every session.
So why did they have the lights on?
They were so late on turning the lights on. I mean, if you watch AJ's broadcast on All Star 15
I
TV,
saw the photo.
It is
still
so
photo. I'm like
dark.
I thought he messed up. I almost said the word. I thought he messed up the brightness.
No.
I'm like, why is it so dark?
I had
That's
to turn
how
up the
dark it was.
brightness.
Then you commented, and I'm like,
Yeah,
eh.
I could not see the cone coming to pit road and misjudged completely and sped going into pit road on the final pit stop while leading.
That's it. We need headlights on the cars.
No, we needed 10 more laps because then they turned the lights on.
iRacing's timing, gotta love it.
Assholes.
Did you read my joke that I had
No.
next to your photo, or where I put the photos? You'll appreciate that. Mike, don't read it because it'll probably hurt you.
But anyhow, WWE is where it's at. This is kind of that down period for us because it's the build to Elimination Chamber. We had some qualifying. We had some qualifying matches on SmackDown, I believe, because I haven't watched it yet. But I believe I saw Cody Rhodes won kind of a.
Or that's Raheem.
Kind of a sneaky kind of win. Magically getting your ass beat by Drew McIntyre and then turn around and all of a sudden you hit Sammy with Crossroads and you win. It didn't seem like the fans mattered because they cheered when he won. What other one did we have?
Alexa Bliss is going to the chamber for the women's.
Who'd she face?
She faces Zelina Vega. I know that for sure. I think it was Chelsea. Was it not Chelsea Green? I don't know who the third person
Chelsea's
was.
out. Chelsea's going to be out for a while, unfortunately, with last week's triple threat match where she caught her ankle doing her coast to coast. And
I don't know. I don't remember the third person in that match. I know Zelina Vega was
she is going to be out for a while, unfortunately. Hate to see that for Chelsea because all four of us can agree she's the most entertaining thing on SmackDown on most weeks. We did have some NXT stuff. Sol Ruka is the #1 contender for the NXT Women's title after she got the win in a tag match where Zarya kind of was already going for the pin at the same time. There's some turmoil between the two of them.
We're at that again.
Yeah, I think it's more because they're ready to move Sol to the main roster and they're gonna figure out what to do with Zarya. I hate it because they're my favorite. That's my favorite part of NXT is Sol Ruka and Zarya.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she can snatch my soul anytime.
Waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
We do have an NXT champion now. If you say his name, he will appear. His name is Joe Henry. And looks
Clap,
like
clap.
that part.
Oh, by
makes
the way,
this-
did anybody else see the thing that Booker T won worst live announcer,
Yes.
sports
Yes.
announcer of the year?
Yes, I did see
It has
that.
nothing to do with I believe it.
Thank God your mic didn't pick all that up.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
So we're on this road, which makes, I understand making Oba look so strong that he has to just give up a world title to move on to the main roster. But you could have had him lose to Joe Hendry and everybody would have been fine with it.
You
So
know,
I don't understand it.
I would have
are
been
we just,
okay with
are we
if he
done
did
with
it Kevin
the
Owens.
War Raiders? Are we just done with the War Raiders because
They got
you know,
demolished.
Obafemi just shows up and murders two very large men?
Well, might be done with them on WWE TV, but they may have went through the border, ended up in Mexico, and might be vying for the AAA tag team titles here very shortly.
I hope they find something to do because as far as the main roster is concerned, they're dead.
I think they're trying to build Oba up as that Braun Strowman giant monster deal. Like I said, they're gonna have him do that on each week until they figure out where they're going story wise. The one that makes the most sense is that guy that likes to live up in Canada and show up every once in a while, especially with Mania season rolling around. I know the rumor going around now is that guy might be facing my guy from here. I hope not, because I don't want to see that. You seem confused.
Me?
Well,
Yeah.
you always claim I'm the Canadian, and I don't know who the hell you're talking about.
Well, who's
Right.
the one that lives in Canada that shows up only a few times a year?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that guy. The beast of all beasts.
You mean the guy that he was just on the radio talking about and said, the only black man that's never had his momentum stopped against Brock Lesnar was Raheem?
But anyhow, so we thought it would be fun. One went to the shorted time we have for a podcast today because of the 500 and everything. We had so much fun with last week's episode that TJ wasn't here for at the end when we were talking about all the other sports that we were talking about, that I thought it would be fun to hop on, talk NASCAR, and give us our NASCAR picks.
I like sleep.
We know.
Yeah, we know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever get that close ever again. And God, it's so weird that his camera moves by itself. It's so weird.
You could check the button on yours, and it would auto frame.
No, that's fine. So we've had an interesting week of racing in NASCAR in Florida this past week with qualifying on Wednesday, the duels on Thursday. Somebody's sleeping because their guy
duels.
got out front and then he wrecked.
Got wrecked. Yes.
That's
right.
Wrecked by Austin Dillon.
Unfortunately, I could not watch the ARCA race yesterday. I don't know how that went. I heard Cletus finished 11th.
Gio was your one that race. It was. I watched like the last 10 laps of it. It was. Yeah.
Okay.
Bobby Hill won another Xfinity race because nobody knows how to pass.
Yeah, nobody knows how to work with each other to make sure they pass Bobby Hill. That is for sure.
ARCA braking was definitely ARCA braking too.
Oh yeah, Natalie Becker.
Listen. She's only here because she has giant mommy milkers.
Her post-race interview was so bad and so annoying.
You're supposed to push me, not wreck me!
It's as bad as her podcast interview with Matt Tiff this week. And if you know,
oh
you
yeah,
know.
we've already. Well, I saw it online. What was it? She wrecked in the Xfinity race, posted a topless photo of herself on Instagram
with Burt Kreischer.
Okay, so she's wearing a ball.
That's the greatest contribution to NASCAR she's done all weekend.
Okay, and then it was
with Burt Kreischer.
She posted the interview with Matt Tiff where her husband was grooming her, basically.
Yeah.
To also self-deprecating her husband in another interview. Natalie Decker is worse than Danica Patrick.
I mean, at least Haley Deegan won.
Can we have Haley Deegan back? At least she tried.
She won a couple ARCA races. or ARCA West Series.
Can we please have Haley Deegan back? At least she tried.
It's like I saw a post on Twitter today that made 100% sense. It said, "Dear Natalie Decker, please just start up your OnlyFans either again or just start your OnlyFans. Signed, every race car fan ever." It's like, just stop. And then she blames Sam Mayer for the wreck.
Yep.
The dude had no steering, no brakes. What? He was like Jacob
And
Fatu.
you were 20 seconds behind him.
Well, that was the other part. Everybody's like, she had 3 days to stop. Well,
apparently they didn't install brakes on her car.
Well,
or brains in her head. One of the two.
I'm going to go to say that the brains are in her chest.
I know she had a kid and half of her brain fell out through her hoo-ha, but goddamn woman, hit the brake.
As I said on Twitter yesterday, the brake said, "Let me know when she's 18."
Oh my.
Oh, have mercy. We all going to hell.
So, as we get to the Daytona 500, we're at the 25th anniversary of Dale Earnhardt's passing.
We've crashed. We've crashed a couple times.
Yeah. So, ironically enough, the guy on the
Dale
pole
Earnhardt
is also at 20 plus chances trying to win the Daytona 500. Do any of us think that
he's
Kyle
gonna die
Busch
in turn
has
4?
a chance to win the
Oh.
Daytona 500?
Dude, I thought you were going way darker with this. Jesus.
Kind of what I
to
just
be
said.
fair, he did die 3 years later. So I mean,
Do you realize that what I have to deal with if that would happen in this household?
Oh, your son.
what we all dealt with 25 years ago.
It made me stronger.
I mean, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, I guess. He didn't get no stronger.
So anyhow, back on topic. Do any of us think that Kyle Busch has a legitimate shot to win the Daytona 500?
I don't think
I'd
so,
say he
but
has
I'd
a
be
1
okay
in
with
40
it.
chance.
Well, considering there's 41 cars.
I think he has a
Is there
shot.
41?
Yes.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson's 41.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm sure there's somebody in the field we know has 0 chance.
Cody Ware.
Carson Hocevar?
Now, Hocevar finished second in his duel on. So
Yeah,
he
but
might
have you seen the bad luck he's had this week?
Yeah, he wrecked about 5 times in a truck race.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, I would like to thank Ram Engineering for running that Chevrolet in ARCA. Way to go. That was a Racing Alternative Motors Chevrolet, not a General Motors.
You would have thought they would have just went across that with a light grinder and just made the emblem go away.
You would have thought they would have just found an old Dodge that would have fit the ARCA rules.
Yeah, I agree. But you would have thought though, all it takes is a dribble bit and just go across that a couple of times and it's no longer a bow tie.
Yeah.
Just let it be.
I mean, and the blacking it or just paint it anything other than matte black, where the sun literally goes, "Hi, I'm a Chevy." My God, Chevy Chase was obviously a lot less of a Chevy than that.
I really, really hope Joe watches this back and makes some sound clips, and that's what.
I don't know who to pick for my 36 for 36.
I picked Kyle Busch for my 36.
Well, you can only get to pick him once, so.
I almost have to take the 60 car.
Well, you know he's going to flip.
Damn, I was going to say that.
I can't make a dolphin noise, otherwise I would. Flipper, flipper, flies through the air like
or you could pick Ricky Stenhouse.
No, Stenhouse.
So
you won it.
with everything.
I mean, there are 6 plate races this season. You might want to save a couple of your records for one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So out of the fun races that we've had so far, the finish to the truck race was pretty good.
I thought the finish of the truck race was great.
You 4 wide at the line. Chandler Smith just says, just give me a push. You guys go up. I'm going to just take it.
The finish of the Xfinity race made me wonder how the 21 passed post-race tech.
Yeah. The truck race made me think John Hunter Nemechek is still John Hunter Nemechek when he basically punched Gio Ruggiero going down the backstretch, and we were watching it, and I'm like, if Gio gets back to him, he's not finishing this race.
So let me throw this out there. Since all the races that we've seen this week, we've not had a major wreck. Do we assume today is going to be the major wreck?
Yeah,
Yes.
but see, AJ just did the throwing motion, and it looked like Drake May because it was incomplete.
Oh. It's only been a week. It's been 1 week.
I'm also pissed that everybody blames Drake May when his line was not there. They were still
Will
in New
Campbell
England.
played absolutely horrible, but that's besides the point.
The whole left side of the line played horrible.
You should.
I mean, let's be honest. If Bo Nix doesn't break his leg, y'all don't get there anyway.
And then the Broncos get beat the shit out of in the Super Bowl.
No,
you should have just asked. You should
Sorry,
just
sir. Come back tomorrow with that theory.
You should have just asked Taylor Lewan to come out of retirement.
I mean, the only side of the ball that decided to show up was their defense.
I'm surprised they didn't just be like, "Hey, Tom, you want to do like the most funniest thing ever? Come win a Super Bowl."
He owns the Raiders.
I don't think that matters, my guy.
It matters.
Yeah, it does. It matters because, like,
well, for like the day, I'd be like, "I am not." Here's the note that says, "Legally, I don't belong to the Raiders." I'm gonna do the funniest internet thing ever and win a Super Bowl without Belichick in New England.
I don't even think Brady wins that Super Bowl last week.
You'd be surprised how many third and short plays he complete.
Is he gonna get hit 17 times like Drake May did?
If he does,
I mean, Brady probably throws it 2 yards and gets a completion for 50.
If he gets hit 17 times, 12 of those will be a roughing the passer goal.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the enjoyment of being Tom Brady. You're gonna draw the flags that other people aren't. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, Drake May, he's young. He can
also,
take hits."
it's a great selling point for the Seahawks. Hey, we just won the Super Bowl. Come buy our football team.
True. But anyhow,
their price
that was
just
football.
went up.
And we're already in the silly season with football, with the Tennessee Titans helmet being leaked for their new logo and new look.
AJ Brown wearing Giants gear on Instagram.
Interesting. But I think the Titans' new look is going to be sharp because it's going to remind everybody of the Houston Oilers, only it won't be the Houston Oilers.
Well, they need to have something look sharp because their football team hasn't in about 5 years.
With the new stadium coming in 2027, that'll all be a really cool look.
Yep.
But anyhow, back to NASCAR so we can get the hell out of here and enjoy the race today. Let's start with your picks. And I'm going to start with the dude that didn't show up last week just because he enjoyed his sleep. TJ.
Are we picking one driver, or are we doing the driver we think is going to win and a dark horse that could possibly win?
Sure, give me who your guarantee is and who your could possibly is.
Well, if NASCAR's scripted, the 3-car wins today. Just saying.
Okay.
I would have said the 8.
Obviously, I would love for the 23 car to get a win right out of the gate. I don't think that's going to happen. But we'll go with that.
No, he's going to win today when it's not winning you're in.
Probably. Sorry, Austin Cindric forcing him below the yellow line. Just PTSD. I'm hoping the 8 car. I'd like to see Kyle win.
And your dark horse is who?
I think it's kind of him too. Because I think like a million things have to go right for that poor bastard to win a Daytona race.
I think if I'm not mistaken, the last one to win it from the pole was Dale Jarrett.
I thought Byron just did it like 2 years ago.
That was what was popping in my head. I couldn't remember if Byron did it or not, but I remember before that it was DJ in 2000. So, could happen. Mike Campillo, who you got?
Well, what I would like
Dale
to see...
Jarrett in 2000.
Oh, look at that.
Did Byron on the outside pole?
Probably
so.
He might have been on the front row.
He definitely was on the front row. The 100 cars were there.
Well, what I would like to see is Chase Elliott wrap up from the duels, get another win. That's what I would like to see. And my dark horse would be Kyle Busch this year. That's what I'm gonna go with.
AJ, it's your turn.
What he said.
Everything is Mike.
Exactly what he said.
Exactly what I said. There we go.
I think the favorite amongst all four of us, in a way, is Kyle Busch today. I agree with Kyle.
How everything is turned with Kyle Busch.
And my dark horse is gonna be. that 19 car.
That's a good pick.
Briscoe.
I think Briscoe is gonna be up front all day.
Okay, and sorry, I'm adding this a little bit longer. First race of the season. Who's your champion in 36 weeks?
You dick, that's where I was
Oh.
transitioning for. If you want me to take the lead on this, knock it off. By the way, who you guys think's gonna win the championship? New rules, in case you didn't know. No playoffs, just the chase format. No more winning you're in. Who you got? Let's do reverse order and go with AJ.
Well, reverse order is you.
I'm the host. I go last.
Honestly?
I thought he was turning and looking up at you because I have you in the top left corner. He's in the bottom right corner, and his goddamn camera keeps refocusing, and it's freaking me out. Okay, back to AJ. Who do you think is going to win the championship?
You just talked about him, and I think last year was his coming out party. This year is going to be where that 19 car starts dominating again. I think Chase Briscoe has a very good shot at winning this championship, especially during this format.
All right. Mike, who you got winning the championship? And it
Why'd you
can't
look
be
like
the
a
number
Pixar?
9, which we really think we know this is you one anyway.
That's what I want, but I'm gonna go with.
It's not like
He's because he's wearing a green
He's
shirt.
wearing
It's
green.
not letting see.
I'm gonna go with. Ooh, that's good. You know what? I'm gonna go Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney. I think he can get it done with his points.
Do you think Ryan Blaney can win the championship and be consistent enough for a whole season where he doesn't
You do
have
get
the
1
coming
points
ups?
reset.
I was
You
gonna say
do
that one.
get one, but Ryan, that's my biggest thing with Ryan is going to be his consistency. He has gotten caught up in him and Larson both, in my opinion, both are not consistent enough with this point system, and they're probably going to prove me wrong. But interesting.
That's what I think.
TJ, who you got? And I know it's not the number 23.
Can we get a 1 time for the double 1 guy?
Yep.
11, Denny
Yep.
Hamlin.
Oh, then it is strict. Then it is scripted.
Yeah, Denny Hamlin. I consistency wise, Denny could definitely be the guy.
So if he wins a race, is he not going to burn it down?
Oh my god!
You thought my joke was bad.
You thought me going dark and not going dark is holy crap! Can you put thicker socks on that kid?
They're not thick. They're
darkness.
they're
AJ's
over his
old
pants because he likes kicking
friend.
them off.
Well,
Nice.
what you got, Ryan, to wrap it up?
I think Chase Elliott's winning the championship.
Didn't we just have this conversation a couple?
I was gonna
like
say,
a week ago?
why
Didn't we just
why
have
could
this
I pick him
conversation?
then?
Because
But
you picked him to win the race, and you're a diehard Chase Elliott fan.
You know,
I'm not.
just to throw it in AJ's face, I hope when they get to Bristol this year, Denny Hamlin comes out to burn it down.
And
I
on
don't-
that note, let's
I
eat
don't
out of
think-
here.
Deuces. Enjoy the race. Drink responsibly.
Yeah, drink responsibly. Only a little bit. Drink more while you drive.
We go run back.
Bye,
1 time for the 1
Paxton.
time.
Paxton, say bye, everybody. They're over here. They're there. Bye. We're clear.